Hello, my name is David Jennings. I am the Head of Global Sales Engineering for Webex Connect, and I'll be your guide through this short video. In this video, we're going to talk about use cases. Hopefully, I'll give you some insight into how some of the other insurers and financial services companies are using our platform and really show how they deliver a seamless digital insurance experience centered around conversational messaging elements and intelligent automation. The insurance industry challenge. So before I jump into the use cases, let's just talk about how embracing digital transformation is a huge challenge for insurance companies. Considering most of their customer journeys have been handled manually for many years, I think we say to stay relevant to their customers and ensure that they are the number one choice when it comes to renewing a policy, we think insurers have got to simplify lengthy customer onboarding processes. We've got to ensure quick and effective claims resolution with proactive communications. They need to leverage customer data, really to personalize the experience and upsell or cross-sell relevant policies. And of course, building customer trust by establishing a verified and authenticated brand identity is critical to this too. We see a lot of smishing in the industry. One of our other talks from a colleague of mine, one of the other videos you'll see, we'll dive in a little bit deeper to how we're solving some of that as well. So we're going to talk to you about how our solutions can help solve some of these problems. We're going to run through some use cases highlighting how we really help insurance providers reduce delays in onboarding customers due to extensive paperwork and manual processes, cumbersome processes, how we can help reduce inbound customer inquiries on status updates, and reduce broken customer journeys due to legacy systems. We also want to show you how we increase customer loyalty with proactive updates. We'll talk a lot about proactive communications today. How we increase customer satisfaction with prompt query resolution as well. So how automation can essentially remove manual processes and complete end-to-end transactions with customers. And how we can increase customer engagement with personalized quotes, renewals, and more. And you're going to see some of these themes at the bottom here run through. Our most popular insurance solutions all have rich two-way messaging, customer journey orchestration, personalized interactions, and that they show how we also integrate with the contact center and the customer service side and automate on that front too. So before I jump into the specific use cases, the most common ones, it's important to note that we touch the customer across the entire life cycle. And we believe in the importance of seamless and connected journeys across this entire life cycle. So beginning with, let's say, the initial enrollment experience as the member navigates their personal journey as they become a member, there are numerous opportunities for an insurer to deliver on the value they offer. The stakes are high. Every member engagement is considered a moment of truth. Each of these are moments of truth across the spectrum. You have to get all of them right. Each exchange between the insurer and the member is an opportunity to improve outcomes, resolution, reduce costs, and improve satisfaction and member experience. In order to be competitive, they need to be able to deliver a customer-centric approach or member-centric approach every time they engage with the member through communications that deliver relevant, effective, and I think memorable experiences throughout this member life cycle that you see here. Furthermore, we believe engagement must be conducted through the member's preferred channel, right? It must also be consistent across channels and at different touch points. And when that is relevant, desired, or required by that member, right? On their terms, meet the customer, meet the member where they are. Be proactive. Outbound messages from the insurance plan to the member for any purpose should be relevant, not just to the member population at large, but also to their personal needs and the plan's wider strategy for enabling better customer and member experience. So let's jump into the first use case. Claims, self-service claims. Insurance claims can be a tedious process. Research states that insurers who provide support during the initial filing process often have better customer satisfaction scores. One insurance provider we work with was very keen to reduce the onboarding time of customers and make it easier for them to request and access support. We helped our client to interact with its customers on digital channels. So the business in this case could send an SMS or inviting customers to interact with them on channels like WhatsApp. So we help them move into richer channels like you see here. Customers could simply scan a QR code to reach the messaging inbox of the business or exchange information needed to initiate or continue the claims process. This allowed for rich media to be shared, so they could take a picture of the cracked pane of glass you see in this instance. And the insurers saw a marked increase in customer engagement as consumers were now able to reach them with just a tap, click, or a scan. And essentially what you see here is a reduction of repeat calls, and the process becomes seamless because you're using a richer channel to be able to provide some of the media or the information required, and that can be requested in a chatbot or automated fashion, and improves customer satisfaction scores as they navigate it easier. So great for the business, great for the customer. The next use case we're going to talk to is around insurance policy renewals. One of our clients actually was very ready to streamline this process. They struggled with it greatly, and they chose Webex Connect to send proactive reminders to customers whose policies were due for renewal. It sounds simple, but they used outbound SMS and outbound text messages you see here to warm up the customer. As let's face it, many of us just don't answer our phones. So you can have these outbound dialers running at great expense to the business, and we still, as customers, we won't pick it up. We don't always trust that number. So by receiving this text, we can then set a time for an agent to discuss the renewal at the time of the member or the customer's convenience. And automation essentially sped up the renewals process considerably, saved the business significant cost by not just reducing the number of calls, but also, more importantly, it drove ROI by increasing the conversion rate of these policy renewals as well. Collections journey. Traditional collection methods can be very unpleasant for customers. Reminding them to clear their pending or upcoming payments can be tricky for financial service institutions, as customers can feel threatened or concerned, and it's not a nice process in many cases. So we were empathetic to this, and we worked with one of our customers to improve the process by what we called an interactive collections program. So the insurer leveraged Webex Connect to notify customers who had pending payments, and customers in turn could respond by subscribing to a promise to pay option, or they could speak to a customer agent, or they could make the payment directly there. And when we say a promise to pay call to action, so they could say, can you please delay payment for 7 days? And so that means that we, as a business, the insurer, as the collections company, they would not be continuing to harass this customer over a 7-day period. And once that 7 days were up, there'd be another message that went out to them saying, right, are you ready to pay as part of this promise to pay program? So the campaign was a real success. 12% of the recipients responded to the campaign positively in terms of using the promise to pay option. I think close to 85% of respondents made the payments within the 7 days of receiving these notifications, so it worked as well. And of course, the proactive alerts saved them a huge amount of money for the need for voice call escalation or running expensive outbound dialers trying to get these customers on the phone to talk to an agent. So a win-win for customer and business again. So in this final demo, I'm going to go through an insurance claim, and what you're going to see here, it's not just the kind of the case study as we've shown on previous slides, but this is going to show you the platform. And there will be subsequent videos that dive deeper into the platform and bring it to life more, but we're essentially teasing it out here so you can see what's happening on our side, that it's not just vaporware, that we are what is the orchestration and automation that we are doing. So I'll talk through that, but you'll also see that the customer experience and what is played out for them. So here you're going to see a flow, a customer journey that's kicked off by a file being dropped on an SFTP or something like that. Could be an API call, but when there's a new weather event. So a list of affected customers are essentially sent to us. So this kicks off an SMS journey proactively as the insurer recognizes there may be a series of claims raised as a result of this tornado. It provides advice to the customer and their safety first, but also provides options for them to raise a claim or speak to an agent so they can manage it in a self-service manner. Again, automation, right? Don't want to make people have to call in after the fact and speak to an agent. So you're going to see here on the right-hand side on the handset, it's now triaging through once they respond, claim a bot. Think of it as filling in a form. The bot asks a series of questions. We maintain context as it triages from one question to the next. captures the critical information the system needs to essentially file that claim. And so once this claim has then been filed, the final step in the process is we will essentially produce an SMS with a confirmation, a claim number, sent to the customer with the details and the explanation of the next step. So again, a seamless journey showing how you can use our platform to automate some of these common use cases in the insurance space. And with that, thanks for listening and sticking with me. I hope you gained some real inspiration for how to use our platform. And I look forward to myself and the team working with you to bring some of these to life in the near future. There's some great other content that dives deeper into the product, as I mentioned before, as well as some of the future messaging channels that we mentioned, WhatsApp and a few others as well. So please look out for them too. Following says, thanks again and have a great day. Cheers.